Hello, welcome to the Night Radio and Television Station, and I'm Katri. Here comes the local news. In order to promote the disbursement of state-purchased investment capital, attract social investment capital, create motivation for economic growth, according to the Ministry of Planning and Investment, ministries, central agencies, and localities need to continue to strictly implement the solution on disbursement of public investment capital set out on promoting the disbursement of public investment in the government resolutions. The Ministry of Planning and Investment believes that it's necessary to allocate and assign state-purchased investment capital plans from the beginning of planning year to projects that meet all investment procedures and are eligible for disbursement and direct investor to urgently complete the procedures for approving desires and estimate. Bidding procedures develop a monthly, quarterly disbursement plan, striving to disburse 90% of the assigned 2021 plan by the fourth quarter. According to the Department of Industry and Trade, the index of industrial production development in the province in January increased by 2.46% compared to December 2020 and increased by 10.55% over the same period. There are 18 by 22 sectors with decent increases, with an increase of nearly 5% or more, in which the textile industry group increased the highest, nearly 63%. Production of chemicals and chemical products increased by nearly 20%. Production of products from precast non-metallic minerals increased by 23.5%. In general, industrial production in January 2021 recovered strongly due to the Vietnam good control of COVID-19. On the other hand, a series of free trade agreements in force had helped Vietnamese goods have better conditions to penetrate the markets of country, especially the European market. However, as the epidemic situation continues to be complicated in Europe, the United States, Japan, the production growth rate has not been as expected. The fourth Corps had just sent forces and vehicles to spray antiseptic and disinfect on a large scale at the area when COVID-19 patient number 1843 studied and worked before concentrated quarantine in Bình Dương province. Specialized vehicles of 38th Chemical Battalion, General Staff and Military Medical Forces of Logistics Department, the 4th Corps sprayed antiseptic and disinfected Thu Mộc University, Bình Medical College and road surface, sidewalks, exterior of regional houses in Phu Hòa Ward, Thu Mộc City, where patient number 1843 is posed. The unit also dispatched forces and vehicles to Phu Yau District, Bình to continue disinfection and sterilization of large areas of isolation and blockage areas, especially in Cana Hamlet. This is the area where patient number 1801 lives. Accordingly, the officers and soldiers spray an area of more than 1 million square meters. The U.S. House yesterday passed a draft purchase that would allow Democrats to pass the $1.9 trillion COVID-19 relief package as proposed by President Joe Biden without the support of some Republicans. The move came after the U.S. Senate passed the draft purchase. President Joe Biden earlier stated he must take urgent action to push the U.S. Congress to pass an economic stimulus package aimed at minimizing the impact of COVID-19, even without Republican consensus, because many Americans are near the critical threshold. On January 14, Mr. Biden announced a $1.9 trillion relief package in which each American is expected to receive $1,400 under the relief package. However, the relief package has faced opposition from Republicans, as the party seeks only a much smaller deal, about $600 million. The White House yesterday said it was reconsidering its tax policy on the European Union (EU). Speaking at a news conference, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki stated, "I know that there are many concerns about trade taxes, and this issue is now under review." Meanwhile, the EU ambassador in the U.S. on the same day urged the President Joe Biden administration to quickly lift tariffs on the EU on imported aluminum and steel products and to work to resolve the lingering controversy over subsidy to aircraft manufacturers. Earlier, former President Donald Trump administration decided to impose a 25% tariff on many European goods. The tariff came into effect on January 12 and is the last escalation by the US in its years-long battle with the EU. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and goodbye.